Hello everyone. In this video I'll be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Aftab Iqbal to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let's go through the key developments and insights in Aftab Iqbal's words. Everyone is asking about this ceasefire and everyone is worried. Has a ceasefire really happened or not? On the surface, it seems like the ceasefire has taken place, but as far as Israel is concerned, understand this. It hasn't really happened for them. They've been forced into a ceasefire, and by now, you must have heard Donald Trump's language. He's so frustrated he's resorting to abuse. So at this stage, if there's one person in the world who has no room to question the ceasefire, it's Netanyahu. Netanyahu can't even imagine it, after causing so much damage to himself, after letting his ports get destroyed, after letting his cities be ravaged, after shattering his carefully built image, after putting his ideology, his politics and his entire career at stake. He simply cannot now say, okay, fine, I'm giving the medal to Iran, which just sat there and became the unchallenged regional champion. Iran has become such a strong regional power now that you can't even Iranize it. It's beyond being pressured. Iran has proved that if you mess with us, deal with us in such a manner, the response will be exactly as we say it will be. Now, if this situation continues for another 14 or 15 days under this forced ceasefire, you'll see talks of a no-confidence motion against Netanyahu within Israel. It wouldn't be surprising if such a resolution is formally tabled. There's a strong faction that considers Netanyahu an adventurist, a power-hungry man who has caused immense damage, so much damage that even Zionists believe that the consequences of his actions have turned the global opinion against them. The little leverage they had is gone. Now they're being blamed as the root cause of conflict. Look at the attitude of Fox News, Sky, even CNN. Previously there was a general soft corner for Israel. That has changed entirely. Look at Donald Trump. He's the first United States president to openly rebuke and criticize Israel so directly. Even when he mentions Iran, it's clear he knows that the real root of the chaos is Israel. But he adds Iran's name too, perhaps just for balance. His abusive language and behavior show how humiliated and frustrated he is, something he normally doesn't do. And for him, it's a major personal disgrace and embarrassment. Netanyahu cannot survive this situation. He will resort to desperate measures. He will do everything he can to drag the United States back into this conflict. He'll keep bringing up the IAEA again and again, claiming that Iran has refused inspections, that they're defiant, that they don't recognize IAEA's authority, and that Iran only acts unilaterally and refuses bilateralism. He'll say, go inspect Israel too if you're really fair. Now he'll revive the topic of centrifuges, saying, we only talked about centrifuges, but there's been no regime change. No clue about the 400 kilograms of highly enriched uranium. Where is it? The technology is still with Iran. Killing 4 scientists didn't change that. Maybe they have 50 more. So for all practical purposes, Iran is a nuclear weapons state. If they want to become one officially, if they want to test it, they can. So what did Israel get out of all this? Nothing but shame, insult, disgrace. That's why now Israel has no choice. It will continue its propaganda, saying, why is Iran not allowing inspections? Iran is being rogue and so on. But beyond this, Netanyahu will try something else. He will try to stage something on American soil. And honestly, he has vast experience in this. He'll do something that will suddenly bring Iran back on the radar, back on the screen. Look, Mossad's specialty isn't just pulling off huge operations. It's also putting the blame on someone else. If there's one agency in the world that's the king of false flags, it's Mossad. So if something happens in America, some major sabotage, some serious incident, all blame will be shifted to Iran. And I've been warning about this for a long time. Ultimately, this is the only way, because today's America is hesitant. Today's America is not the same as before. Haven't I said this every day? If it were like the old days, there would have been no problem for George Bush, Clinton, Obama, even Biden to jump into war. But today's America, burdened with issues, is doing everything it can to avoid direct involvement in war. Because war is a very expensive luxury, and today's America can't afford it. That's why they'll try to drag the United States into it, grab it, pull it in. And we should be watching carefully for when Mossad succeeds in pulling off such a stunt, when Israel finally does it. So the best thing that Iran's allies can do is keep spreading awareness, keep warning that this is what's likely to happen, that Israel is capable, and this is what they're planning. So when it does happen, they can point to the logbook and say, look, we spent hours daily telling you this, and here's the result. That's why the next 15 days are extremely important, critical. That wraps up our translation of Aftab Iqbal's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.